Join the Artificer's cast as we play The Wild Beyond the Witchlight.
The giant it's just
not so sure about that.
Your adventure ends here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've got to get Sirenscape.
Get your Sirenscape going, yeah.
Yeah, I can't get Sirenscape on. It's it's asked for my pin.
Yeah,
I got it on.
Yeah, why did it do? Because I updated the client on that one. Oops.
Yeah, nice one.
And now it needs.
You never update the client, lad.
Never ever.
And look how small we look in the water compared to these massive sea monsters. Oh my god.
Oh dear.
I was literally like, there's only two of us on there, and zoomed in. Oh no. Oh.
Yeah, that's not you.
No. Oh no.
Right, so so point there, so I think we've probably got 2 more games before Cameron and Nicole go. Now, we did, Cameron and I had a discussion earlier about, they are flying out on the Tuesday, but the idea of running a game the night before they go away for 6 months is probably wishful thinking. Last minute stuff to get done and things. So I think we've got 2 more. After which we shall. Well, either we're on that Monday night. We possibly won't run anything, or we'll just do the. You guys can observe the other kind of ad hoc adventure thing that we started. And then potentially we'll get back into the Dragon of Ice Spire Peak. So George and Rue, I need some 4th level characters from you guys in the next couple of weeks if you get a minute. We should be good.
But with that, just a quick one. Just make sure it fits in with the party rather than just duplicating characters that we have.
If you can possibly do a list of what races people have and their class, that'd be handy.
No worries. Yeah, it was a very it's a standard D&D party, apart from the fact there was no cleric. So we had a barbarian, a rogue, a ranger, and a wizard. An elf, a half elf, a human, and a tiefling. But I will write it all down for you and let you know. I can't remember what specializations people have taken, but Anyway, so we've in theory got 2 games left of this, unless everybody dies now, in which case. All because of a snapped rope. Right. So, are we ready to go? Everything recording?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's start with Kidlat. Kidlat, please make a death saving throw.
Okay.
Roll a d20. First roll of the night.
What's that?
Where are the death saving throws? Where is it on the...
It's just, I think you just have to roll a d20.
If your health is at 0, then I just remember it being in the top right corner, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it says
was it?
I'm on death saves, but it doesn't have a... Should I just roll a d20?
Yeah.
So yes, well, we didn't do the recap, but everybody remembers where we were last time, which was in the water, Kidlat unconscious, being dragged to safety by Giselle, who has cast a cloud of darkness, not a cloud of darkness, a sphere of darkness. Oh my god! Okay, that's a 1 failed death.
Oh, thank God, it's not just an instant death.
No. No, it's not instant death, no.
But it's failed.
But you are unconscious, so you have to tick 1 off. That's 1 of your 3.
Oh my god.
Okay.
We
start with a 1 on the death save. Yeah, we'll get 10 or more. 10 or more. Okay.
Come on now.
Yes, so there's three of you currently in the water. Rukito has run around, passed through the bullywugs that Zygon was trying to distract whilst you were running there. Zygon has run to the window and cast Fairy Fire. So currently, there are three shapes outlined in glowing lights. One of them is inert, two of them are moving, and you can see them within the sphere of darkness as well. So yeah,
I mean, one of them is definitely shaped like a cat. The other two
are big, are large, big creatures. Actually, I need to talk of which. Let's get some stats up for them for me.
God. Zygon also did alert everyone else, didn't like
everyone else,
because they all said okay.
So when we get to Rukito's turn, remind me to also say what happens with the bullywugs outside, and then when we get to your turn, Zygon, we'll talk about what happens with the bullywugs inside. Okay, Kidlad, that is your go, so we're on to Boarheads.
Okay, so I'm in giant toad form. Can you remind me what?
No, you're not, because you jumped into the water, into the sphere of darkness. Did you transform? So that was your movement. Then did you use your action to turn into a giant toad frog?
I believe so. Yeah, it's in the right hand corner thing there as well.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So you are now this giant frog again, yeah?
Yeah, and I'm just remembering who is currently outlined.
Kidlat.
It's Kidlat.
The way it outlines it literally outlines their body.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So it will be
Okay. I need to get a giant frog back in there, don't I?
It will be like a chalk stencil of Kidlat's dead body.
I can pre-aim any corners that Kidlat's coming around. And that becoming the. Oh wait, no, was it? I don't know now. My wild shape isn't a bonus action. It is an action.
Hold on. So in this space now, I'm going to put a giant toad. I'm just going to put it on top of you there, okay?
Okay. Yeah.
It's getting crowded in there.
Yeah, no worries. Okay. That is an action for me, so I think.
Yeah.
And I can't do any bonus actions while I am in toad form. I can't use.
Okay, so what I'm going to say is that if you jumped in as your action, as your movement action, that's fine, and then I'll let you have the action to transform. So that was your last turn. That's what you did before we finished the game. So you can now move and do something as a giant frog slash toad. Yeah.
Okay. I'm probably just going to attack the big monster that's further north, the one that's next to Kidlat.
Okay.
And
so you can
yes. I've got to remember. How do I pull up? Sorry, I didn't have all the tabs. I had all the tabs open last time for the different attacks that I have. It's the
Oh yeah. Oh, hold on.
I know it's a bit of a kerfuffle, so I don't mind if we did want to call out my go, just so that others can.
No. Because Kidlat might die if you don't do anything. So
okay. All right. That sounds good.
Right.
As I was putting it.
I'll tell you what we could do, because I've got stats for the giant toad. This is.
Here we go. I think I have to bite, and that can.
You've got bite and swallow, yeah.
And so
if you make a successful attack, then the target is grappled with an escape DC of 13. Yeah. So
Okay, let's go for bite then on the one.
Okay,
second.
Yep. So make an attack.
Did that come through?
bite of 6, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm afraid that misses. Yeah, so it's hard to see. This is in the water there. Splosh. You try and make a big bite out of it, but unfortunately it swims out of the way. Somehow it's sensed you coming.
Sorry, just a quick one. Is Borges also, because he jumped into the dark cloud as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
Because if he's in the dark cloud, he gets advantage on attack rolls because he can see them, but only because they're outlined.
Well, hold on a second though, because you get disadvantage. No, okay, let's play it with advantage. That's fine. It works always that way. Yeah, everything gets.
So I can roll another one of those then.
Yeah, roll another attack.
That's fantastic. I like that. 12.
Okay, so same thing. You just miss. You just miss. You get close, and it suddenly just swishes its tail out of the way as you're about to close your jaws on it. Okay, but that is a miss. You can move though if you want to move.
I can't. I'd like to try and cover up Kidlat a bit more, but I don't think I can. I think we'd be in the same square if I moved anymore, wouldn't I?
I mean, you are. Yeah, there's a lot of bodies in this area. Okay, obviously we've got the depth of the water here that you can't show on here, so I'm assuming people are sort of swimming around and under and things like that.
Yeah, so, that's fine. I'll stay where I am. Yeah.
Okay. So that ends your turn. We are now on to one of the Merrows. Which one is that?
Rue and I didn't get to roll initiative.
Did you not?
No, because we're not on the.
I think it's because we weren't there initially.
Yeah.
Okay, click on yourselves and do it now anyway while we're resolving. Oh, I'll tell you what. Let's just see if you're where you come in case you roll amazing. So yeah, make sure you got yourself selected and then. So you get 9, Zygon 9. You
damn it.
Don't really have to change anything there then. I'll move you up in a second, but you'll go last and then I'll rearrange things. Okay, so the Merrow, which is nearest to Giselle, it can still see Kidlat, but it can't see Giselle. So what will it do here? It's got some
running away,
lights, but there's something else big in here. Right, I'm going to say, Giselle, you're holding on to Kidlat, aren't you? And Borges, you are right in the mix there as well.
Yeah.
Okay, there is a chance it's going to try and attack Kidlat, but there's a chance that it actually hits you, Giselle. Okay. So what I'm going to say is, you can see it as well, Giselle. So you've got a chance to defend against it. Right, it's going to come in. It's going to come in with 2 attacks. First attack towards Kidlat. Okay, it doesn't matter. It's a 10, so it misses. Second attack. Another 10. So it's aiming for that, but actually it goes wide on both counts. Although Kidlat, you're unconscious, aren't you? And prone, so that's with advantage. Hold on both. 15 and 22. Kidlat, what's your armor class?
12, 13.
13.
Okay. And Giselle, what's your armor class?
17.
17. Okay. So I'm going to make on the first attack. I'm going to roll a d20. 1 to 10, it does hit you, Kidlat. 1 to 10, yeah. No, 1 to 9. 10 and above, it hits Giselle. Okay, first one did hit you, so that is an automatic hit and another death save point. Second attack.
If it hits you again, you're dead.
Oh my god. Second attack hits you as well.
Oh.
Shit.
And That is another death save missed. No. That 3. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's changed to dead kidlat.
Oh. Crap.
That's a bad start, isn't it?
Yeah, actually. Actually, you just did come in when Kidlat's just died.
Yes!
Yes?
That's me!
Go and say, she's in the playroom, go and say sorry now. or commiserations or something. Yeah, unfortunately that was the only thing they could see as well in there, so try to take its prey away. Okay, we'll do all that in a minute.
They like drag me away.
It doesn't. It's actually just bit you and clawed you. You just feel these 2 attacks come in.
Oh, you're actually getting emotional, Vicky.
Hold on. Just let me just check one thing here. No, because you're prone and you're unconscious. You are vulnerable. I'm trying to find a way out of not killing you. Well, who knows? There may be somebody in the town who can help. Right. Yeah. Okay. Jazal, we are on to you.
Those 2 creatures, what do you call already? Merrows, yeah. Am I right to assume that they can only move in the water?
You don't really know, but yeah, they are certainly aquatic.
Yeah. Okay.
I would assume so. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna carry on dragging Kidlat out of the water then.
Okay. So this sphere of darkness is moving with you, isn't it?
Yeah. How far can I move?
Half your movement rate. So what is your movement rate? Oh no, I said half of half, haven't I? Because you're dragging her.
So 10 then, 10 feet.
10 feet, yeah.
That's enough to take us to the land, right?
You could just, because what will happen is within that 10 feet, you'll certainly find that your feet you can get your feet to the bottom of the mud and start helping you. So what I'll say is in that moment, you don't get onto the shore, you'll get to the edge, okay? But people will be able to see you. Well, hold on, no, they won't be able to see you because there's a sphere of darkness, actually. So
where am I staying?
Sorry?
Can you put me with the
nearest point? Just right on the edge there, and you're dragging Kidlat as well. But what they do get as you move away, they get attacks of opportunity. One of them gets an attack of opportunity against you, but at disadvantage. So 14 to hit. That's a miss, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you feel this bite just by your toes as you swim fast away with a now very you felt some tugs against Kidlat as you were holding her,
right.
It's really attacked her, but.
And is that Rikito coming next to me? I can't really see that.
You can't see anything at the moment.
Okay.
Because you've got darkness all around you.
Yeah. I'm going. So I've got the one I've moved. I can use my action to do something, right?
Yep.
So I'm going to.
You could double move, but
Can I? Oh yeah.
Instead of taking an action, you can move twice. So moving out of water is my thing. Yeah, clearly. Yeah. Sure. Okay. Yeah. If you can do your full move action, you can drag her up onto the. I'll say you can drag her up onto the shore there. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And can I dispel my my darkness sphere as or as an action to dispel it?
I think dispel is normally like you just do it. I think so. Just have a quick read. I'm pretty sure most spells don't need an action to dispel them, unless it specifically says they do. So yeah.
Yeah, no, so
Oh, that went south
about it.
quickly. Right.
Right, so I dispel my my sphere.
So yeah, as you climb out of the water, it all becomes clear. Yeah, you can see Rikito on the bank next to you. Drag, as you drag her out. Okay. So the sphere of darkness has moved off the Merrow. So the one next to you, giant frog, Borges.
Yes.
The prey has got away, but you are right there. But you're in a giant frog form. However, it's going to turn and attack you. What's your armor class?
11.
11. So there's no disadvantage now, but you do get advantage. First attack a 16, that hits. Second attack 13 also hits. You take a total of 21 points of 12 points of piercing damage, 9 points of slashing damage.
Holy macaroni.
Oh my god.
I had to change what my HP was. I was on 39 for when I changed into frog form. How did let me change my max?
George, why didn't you swim?
So I've taken. It won't let me change it on my character sheet up to 39, but I guess I can just write it down.
Just write down what you're down to. Yeah.
Put it in the comments, George. Put it in the comment.
Yeah.
Roll 20.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I started with 39, and then I took how many points of damage?
21.
Oh, you want to see the speed at which my knife works? Is it 18?
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Oh,
in the
Jesus.
podcast, can you just add like a 10-minute just silence?
My worst nightmare is to count down my day. I don't know how my heart could handle it.
Okay, that Merrows stays where it is as well. It's not doing anymore. It's done its attacks. Let's go, Zygen. What's your dexterity? I think you're higher dex than Rikito, probably, so you can go first if you've got a higher dex.
Let me check my dexterity. 14 plus 2.
Yeah.
Mine's 12.
Okay, yeah. So you can go first, Zygen. That's you're on the same initiative.
Okay.
So what you have seen is the sphere of darkness moved away and then disappeared.
Yep.
And you can see in the water where you can see the outlined forms of these two Merrow, which are kind of breaking the surface as well. And now you can also see the giant toad form of Borges.
Okay. Seeing the outline forms of the Merrow, can I please try and do a nature check to see if they are humanoid?
Yes. You just roll it. In fact, actually, no. You can. Yeah, you can. Fine. You can see they have humanoid features. They've got a very long tail, but they are kind of upper body, like a mermaid, basically.
Okay.
Merfolk, not a mermaid, but yeah, pretty stacked.
After my quick deduction, I am going to target this Merrow.
Okay.
And I am going to cast Hold Person.
Hold Person. Okay. Wisdom save of 14.
But it has to be. Well, it says choose a humanoid that you can see within range.
Okay. I'll let you have that. A 4 to save. So it failed. Failed to save. Okay. So is now held. What does that mean?
They are now paralysed for the duration of my spell, which is up to 1 minute.
Okay, is that a concentration spell?
At the end of each of it's a concentration for me, yeah. At the end of each of its turns, the target can make another wisdom saving throw.
Okay, end of each of its turns, fine.
Yeah,
okay.
But at the moment it's now paralysed.
Okay, fine, yeah, suddenly just goes still in the water, yeah. Perfect. Okay.
Nice.
Are you going to do anything else?
I I am also going to just shout behind me to everyone, go and help the giant toad. But I'm going to stay at the window.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna start sprinting around to the shore as well.
You don't have to maintain visual contact with the.
Let me double check.
Just double check.
So it does say, to begin with, I need to be able to see them within range, and then it's a concentration. So that's up to you.
I think probably not. No. Okay. So long as you're concentrating and nothing breaks your concentration, I will say that you can keep that once you've done it. Perfect. Okay. I think it's the bullywug's in with you. So you're running out. You want to put yourself where you are.
Yeah.
Where you want to go. You can move 30 feet. So that's three of those squares basically.
So to there, right?
10, 20. So you can just get to the door, basically.
Yeah,
I think.
cool. Okay.
Yeah. As you see, and was it? I can't remember her name. Splop or something, wasn't it? Who was fishing you out? She runs to the window as well as you're going, and she's like, "Merrow, damn it!" And she goes, "Guards! There's Merrow attacking! Guards! Merrow attacking!" Well done there, Archie. Okay, so she runs to the window. Okay. So that's your go. Rukito, you're outside. You've run down past the crocodile, past the two guards. What are you going to do? Oh, and you see, as you run there, you see Giselle dragging what appears to be a lifeless kidlat out of the water. She's got bite marks and claw marks and a puncture wound in her, bleeding profusely.
Oh, fucking I have a mild internal panic that one of our party has genuinely died. I assume the darkness is now gone, hasn't it?
The darkness goes. Yeah. So basically, what you see as you get there, this sort of sphere of darkness comes towards the shore, and then just dissipates suddenly as you see Giselle bedraggled himself, dragging Kidlat up onto the bank. Out in the water, you can see some thrashing forms as well. One of which suddenly goes very still.
Right. And I'm trying to think about. Okay, so one is actually 20 feet, which is handy.
I will say that one sinks beneath the surface as you go still.
Right. So, are any of them within 20 feet?
No.
Okay. Right.
Well, no.
Okay. I don't think there's much else that I can do other than to see if there's anything that I could do for Kidlat, which at the moment, because I don't have any magic or anything like that, my only thing which I was going to ask you about before she completely popped off was, because she was unconscious, would she have been able to hear me? I assume not.
No.
No, okay, that's fine. I don't think there's anything that I can really do because all my attacks are short range. My throwing attacks are within 20 feet and everything is past that.
Give me your beer.
And got my beer.
You can talk to the people around you. If you wanted to do something like that, you could at least say to those, the ones that are looking quite bewildered as you charge past them. But
I'll probably signal to the other bullywugs that are outside if there's anything that they can do. Probably get the giant crocodile to come over and possibly lend a hand. So I shout out to them.
Okay, and if you wanted to help Giselle drag Kidlat out, you could as well.
Yes.
While you're doing it. Okay, so you can get her well up the bank and towards the ramp that's there. Okay, fine, perfect. All right, so we will go with their turn. We'll go with their turn now. So the bullywugs hear this, and they one of them looks around the corner and goes, "Oh, Merrow! Cecil, get in now! No, Cecil! And the crocodile slithers down the bank and into the water and swims under the water 10, 20, 30 feet.
Sorry, we can see.
Oh, she's just like faces.
Look at your screen, Dad.
My screen.
You got Arch like ever so slightly just appearing in the corner sometimes.
Oh really?
Yeah.
You're just popping in on the couch.
Sorry, that's why we were laughing. Sorry.
Right, okay, no, little Archie just appearing every now
This is a big moment. Okay. We need this crocodile to kill this.
Yeah, we did some infection.
Come on.
Okay, so the crocodile is. Oh, come on.
What's his name? Cecil.
Cecil.
Come on, Cecil.
Come on, Cec.
He comes in. What you hear is it just sort of, just sinewy body creeps towards this commotion, and you see a Borges, you're right there. You see this crocodile charging towards you, but it takes a massive bite at the Merrow and appears to hit. Causing 9 points of damage as it does so. So,
which Merrow?
The one that you held.
So does it have advantage?
Because it hits anyway. But yeah, maybe.
Yeah, but you might have rolled a crit.
It might roll a crit. Let's do it again. Good point. Sorry, hold on. I've got to keep clicking on stuff. Give me that. Right, let's try. Nope. Second one was a 12. So it hits with a 19 and does 9 points of damage. Minus 9. Fine. Okay. Okay, that is its attack and its move. So we are. Sorry, I should move Borges down. Somehow Borges has moved up in the order of the. Go in there.
Yeah.
Kidlat. No actions possible. No actions possible. Borges. So, you're in the water. You've seen this crocodile. It's taken a bite out of one of the Merrows that went suddenly still. That's all you're kind of perceiving, yeah.
I've had a chunk taken out of me by one Merrow, so I'm gonna elect to swim to the shore. I've got 40 feet swimming, so that should be plenty, right?
Swim away and past the crocodile as well, yeah?
I hope that's past the crocodile.
Sacrifice.
Up onto the shore here-ish.
Okay, so as you swim away from them, both Merrow get an attack of opportunity against you.
Oh no!
Why hasn't Borges? Why wouldn't you learn from what Kidlat did?
Oh no!
First one.
I thought this one was restrained.
Oh, sorry, you're right. The whole is only one of them. Yeah. One of them does. So one of them hits with an 18.
Yeah, that hits. My class is 11.
10 points of piercing damage.
Okay. That's 8 remaining.
I'm going to make wisdom. What am I going to do for the crocodile? The crocodile is going to
also. Yeah, because I did have a connection with the crocodile that was telepathic.
Yeah, but you're now a giant toad in the water.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to make it do an intelligence. It may not need much, but there's a lot going on and it's pretty fired up. Let's just see what it comes back with. A 15. Okay, that's fine. It turns quickly towards you, but it's actually still got the Merrow in its jaws, and it doesn't let go of the Merrow as you swim quickly past it. Okay, so you make it to the shore. So do you want to move yourself? Can you type in what your current hit points are as well?
I'm down to 8.
Okay. Well, you're lucky they didn't both get a go.
Yeah. I think I can't unchange myself, can I? Can I unchange myself?
Is it an action to do it?
I'm picking on features and traits.
It's all the way back up there. So
yeah, it's as an action. Yeah, it's an action.
It's an action too. Oh well, no, because you just moved. So you've got move and an action, so you could do it as your action.
Yeah, and then I'm going to turn back to Borges, and I think do I get my hit points back that I previously had?
You do. I think that's
Go
the
back
last
to where
time.
you were. Yeah.
So I'm back on 12.
And you are. So this giant toad leaps up towards the shore and then turns back into Borges.
Yeah.
Much to the surprise of the bullywugs who are standing there. So you emerge onto the shore with Jazal and Rukito having dragging Kidlat up the bank. Okay. What else is there to do? Let's just finish this round with what people are doing. The Merrow, who is this one here, is going to. What would it do? Right, can I get rid of the I'm going to get rid of that square because I keep picking up. Right. What would the Merrow do? What's its intelligence? Not great. Okay, it's going to go for the crocodile. Okay, so it charges into the crocodile. Oh, crit fail on the bite. Let's just see what the claws do. Are you kidding me? 2 crit fails. 2 crit fails.
Oh yeah, he's just killed his mate.
Yes.
Let's just do a D100. 53 and 86. Okay. No, they just missed, both of them. But just comes in biting claw. Although you're struggling to see this now, so this is kind of.
Where were those crit fails when he was attacking Kidlat?
There you go.
Yeah, 2 in a row. That's weird. And exactly the same roll on both. Because it rolls twice. It rolled a 7 and a 17 and a 7 and a 17 and a 7 is a crit fail. Weird. Okay. Alright. What I'm going to say now is that the combat is all in the lake and you guys are all out of combat. So I'm going to say that for now, we're not going to keep going through the turns. We are into real time. Let me just go back to this. So, but it's still time critical. Zygin, you run out as well onto the path, down the path. There's still thrashing and fighting going on in the lake, but you can now see your party gathered around the body of Kidlat. What are you all going to do?
I'm going to cut my concentration on the paralysis.
Yep.
On the hold person. I'm going to run to Kidlat and I'm going to try and use cure wounds, I believe. Let me just double check. Give me 2 seconds.
And Borges, what are you going to do as well?
Yeah, cure wounds or healing hands. Actually,
group action. What are you going to do?
Actually, I'm going to use cure wounds.
Oh man, is that going to... I feel like it's an out-of-game question. Will that work on... Because I've also got cure wounds, so I don't know if it helps if we both do it.
Yeah, let's just stack it. Let's just try and stack it.
Yeah, I've done it as well then.
Okay, I want to see roll. Is that max?
Oh shit, I lost you.
Oh, yeah, no, we're still here. Oh,
yeah.
No, I can hear you.
No, okay.
Okay.
Oh man.
See you, George.
I know, the stress. Can you see the stress?
Okay. Beads of sweat.
So I've got second level healing. That's my...
Okay. It doesn't appear to make any difference.
Shit.
Okay.
What else are you going to do?
What do you guys think?
Rukito and Jazal, what are you doing?
I'm going to shout to Rukito to perform CPR.
Going on my knees, drop my arms, look at the sky and scream, no! like a really cinematographic moment.
Yeah.
But unfortunately there's really nothing I'll offer some medicine check, but having seen what I've seen, it's like, yeah, I don't think I can offer our drama.
I'll let Ricky do your thing.
I was gonna go towards the bullywogs and ask if there's anyone that they know that might be able to help at all. Like, is there a medic somewhere?
Medic! Okay, what you're gonna do? You're gonna need to give me a few minutes now just to have a look through some stuff. And sorry, when you make a death saving throw, a 1 is 2 failures.
Yeah.
So it would have been. It was worse. It was as bad as it could be.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking, I said to the party, what about, I mean, we are, like, 50 feet from the Bavlorna, like, the strongest, probably, spellcaster. I think if we don't think of something soon, or the bullywogs don't know something, I think we've just got to go to Bavlorna and see if she can reanimate. Anything like that.
Well, not reanimate, because that'll turn her into a zombie. Resurrection.
Yeah. Okay.
Do not use reanimate word.
Yeah, we've already used reanimate on Nikita.
Okay, guys. Wait, take a. Well, actually, talk among yourselves what you're doing here. Yeah. So you've got this. I just need to look some stuff up here. Okay. See what I can do.
I guess I would say, in the meantime, I would be trying to stop any bleeding that maybe would give Kidlat some more time. I
mean, she's dead.
Dead.
It isn't like she's, because the bleeding out is like the death saves.
Gotcha.
Whereas, she's actually just.
And you've already done cure wounds on any.
Yeah. We cured 18 points of health.
Yeah. If oh man. I've only got one spell slot left as well, so we've not come across anyone who can resurrect, because I've got an animal messenger, so if I can call anyone to come to us, but I don't think we have we? Or what about with the bullywogs? No. I feel
like if anyone's going to be able to resurrect, it's either Bavlorna, Zybilna, or the Summer Queen.
Yeah, agreed.
In which case, Borges is going to have to put Kidlat in like a bag on his back.
It's like C-3PO rolling fits on the Wookiee's back.
So make Zygon and Borges then, because you've got some healing abilities and some idea of some of the magic. Make a knowledge arcana check. I guess it would be that, or knowledge religion perhaps. If
I'll take knowledge arcana with a crit.
that's
I've got
bad at all.
I've got +4 in that, but
damn! Now a good roll.
literally.
I'm pretty sure we've played
23, 24 on Arcana. You're kind of bouncing ideas off it, just like the adrenaline. It's just like all those synapses in your brain. You're just like, what is it? You've heard of magic, so there are many forms of magic that can bring people back from the dead at various times as well. It's all powerful stuff, though. There are spells that you can administer, but they have to be administered within the minute. And there are spells that can bring people back from the dead after some time dead. Nothing will really ever bring you back from old age and those sorts of things. So you do know, but you also know that you certainly don't have that ability, and that you would need some very powerful cleric or druid magic in order to cure her. So you could ask if anybody in Downfall has that ability.
Yeah.
But at the moment now, the bullywogs are all kind of congregating around you. The fight in the lake is kind of going on. the crocodile doesn't appear to be doing too well. Some of the bullywugs have rushed to the window above there. This is all happening very, very quickly. Okay, so you're still only sort of 20-30 seconds into this. All this action is happening. There's a couple of the guards have rushed in, and you can see them throwing some spears down at the Merrow as well. And there's a general alarm going up around Downfall now as this attack is taking place. Okay. So, you're going to ask any of the bullywugs near you?
Yeah. That's the ones, like, they all gather around by their window then, right? Because they're all knights and stuff like that. Or even this guy right here, maybe.
Well, there's one on the floor with you, the one who was trying to now is looking very nervously at Cecil. He's saying, okay, come back, Cecil, come back! Come back!
Can I after bouncing this off Borges, since he's the druid, he's, if anyone's gonna be able to get this sorted, it's him. Can I turn back to the water, and again cast my hold person on a Merrow?
Yes. Yes. If you get right to the edge, you can probably see.
I have 6. Yeah.
Because you cancelled it, didn't you? Yeah. You cancelled it. Yeah.
So can I? So it would be a wisdom saving throw on whichever one is closer for the 14.
Okay. Let me just do this. Wisdom. 16.
Fuck.
So I'm afraid you feel it, you cast it, and this time it doesn't stick in the same way it did last time. Perhaps it's because you let it go and it's kind of got a slightly bit higher resistance or something, but it's made a 16 there to save.
Yeah. While Zagan's doing that, I'm going to ask these bullywugs, do they know if there's a cleric or a druid in the area?
No. We get a little bit of healing, but I mean, it's just for minor cuts and bruises, really. No, we tend not to heal people up so much. What the hell happened to bloody Merrows? They don't like the taste of bullywugs, so we tend not to think about them too much. But how come she was in the water? What's happened?
I say, she fell in through the window. What about Bavlorna? How strong do you think she is as a druid or a cleric or?
Helping anybody. I've never seen her heal no one anyway. He looks down, he kind of walks over to her, she looks, oh man, she does look bad. Yeah.
Oh god. Well, what if we have something to offer Bavlorna? I know that's how she works around here. Do you think she's like strong enough to?
You could try. You could try. You could try. I suppose we can't do any harm. Nobody's ever asked. Not to my knowledge, anyway. People die around here a lot, as you've probably seen, especially the kings, right?
The kings are on. They're talking on stakes. How does that happen? They're dead. How are they talking?
This place is weird, right?
Okay.
It's the Fae. Yeah, that's a good point. It is a good point. Yeah.
Who's doing that? That must be Bavlorna, right? Surely.
Or is it? I don't know. There's a lot of magic here, right? I mean, could be. I mean, like I say, maybe you need to talk to her. But they are just heads on spikes. I mean, is that what you want for your friend?
No.
No.
Okay. That is a good point. It is a good point.
Yeah, I'll turn to Rukito and Giselle and so I'm going to say, should we try and go to Bavlorna? Do you think that's?
Do we truly think that Bavlorna will resurrect Kidlat the way we need her resurrected?
Yeah.
Or do we think Bavlorna will reanimate Kidlat? Or do we think Zybilna would resurrect Kidlat? Or do we think the Summer Queen would resurrect
Yeah.
Like, if
Who's Faye here? Yeah. So, Zygon and Giselle. Yeah. Just for flavour here, just make a knowledge. I don't know what would be suitable. What would give you the knowledge of
history?
Something that would. Yeah, possibly. Yeah, if you've got knowledge history, especially if you've got any Fae. Tell you what, if you've got any Fae make it with advantage.
I know I've got some Fae from growing up in the Fae world. Can I?
Yeah, and Furbolgs are very Fae. What's the word? Fae adjacent. Fae adjacent.
Is that
16 for me?
Okay.
History. Okay.
Yeah, and Giselle, have you rolled Giselle?
I'm rolling 2 dice, so yes, 19.
19.
Okay, fine.
I can use my inspiration if it's not good enough. I think the 19 is good enough. Yeah.
Yeah, so Giselle, you know something. Again, Zygon's heard stories between the two of you. You think that, yeah, I mean, obviously Fae magic is powerful stuff. I mean, entire realms, the realm you're in, entire realms are created through the willpower of Archfey, and Bavlorna is certainly an Archfey, and the Summer Queen is even more powerful. You suspected if anybody has that power, it would be them, or it would be a powerful cleric. Back in your own domain, you would need to find somebody who could perform the magic.
Okay, but with any of this, we need to keep Kidlat's body.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she's a 6 foot, 200 pound cat.
Yeah. I think out of game. I'm sorry, Nicole, but Rue used up the real leniency in the first fight, and this went sideways. That was just a series of really bad rolls, or fortunate rolls if you're the Merrow. But oh dear.
I think, like, I trust Bavlorna, I trust Sir Talavar and the Summer Queen. Like, I think they would, if they can't do it themselves.
Yeah.
Like, we've already got an audience with the Summer Queen because we freed to Sir Talavar.
Yeah.
That's true, right?
Yeah.
Like, I think that's more than enough to at least point us in the direction of someone who could resurrect her.
For sure, your knowledge of this thing would be that they may grant a boon. I mean, you would need to do something pretty extraordinary to warrant that kind of gratitude. They are by themselves Fae, but
something like releasing Bavlorna.
Yeah, that would be.
And I've learned a lot of songs. I've heard a lot of stories. I know there are people out there who, as long as they haven't been dead for longer than like 200 years.
Yeah.
They're okay.
The world is rife of tales of people who've come back. I mean, it's rare magic and it's powerful magic. Potential. And you're in the Fae, and you are in the Fae realms. I mean, where even crazier things happen.
I'm starting to think I should use my. Oh, sorry, go for it.
I'm going to bring a kid-like body inside the house. I cannot stay outside anymore.
Okay.
Why all this happened?
Yeah, you are now. It's like the shock, the drama, the adrenaline is quickly wearing off, and the realization is that one of your number, you haven't known her for long, but that went sideways really, really quickly, and now you have the body of a fallen comrade, and you're going to have to deal with that.
It's only been a few days as well, hasn't it? Technically.
Yeah, we barely do you in terms of the game. Yeah, but still, yeah.
curiosity really did kill the cat.
I'm really worried about
Cecil. Don't have a 9 lives feat. The fact is, you should have a 9 lives feat, shouldn't they? There should be some way we should get an AI stadium for a death save. Yeah.
So are we all going inside then, I'm guessing, with Giselle?
I mean, you Giselle, you'll need to. Yeah, I mean, you'll need a bit of help to carry the body.
I'm assuming somebody's good.
I'm guessing you other guys are going to help carry her in, and the bodyworks make way for you, and they're just like, oh dear. Merrows, somebody's got to do something about those. There's shaking heads, but there's already, you can hear the gossip, and a few of them have kind of wandered off and clearly keen to share the news, and nothing makes a good story like bad news, right? So but generally they're being sympathetic and respectful as well. The fight in the lake appears to have stopped. You do, if you're walking in, to see Cecil kind of crawling out of looking quite injured, but the fight seems to have gone out of everybody. You hear kind of mutterings of the kind of the opportunism of the Merrow attacks, and they're just spiteful creatures who cause damage to anyone they can in the lake. It's just your bad luck that they happen to be where you fell in, but they probably heard this, there's people going, how did they fall in? You can hear the kind of whispers and like, fell out the window somehow.
Nobody noticed the rope missing.
Not yet.
You could easily assume that as you fell, you tried to grab the rope and it just...
Nobody's really questioning you just yet. I mean, it's still early doors. What we're going to do is we're going to take a quick break there and come back and deal with the aftermath of this.
I don't want to play D&D anymore.
Okay, we'll be back in a minute. I'm going to go and give Nicole a hug because she's in the playroom. I didn't realise you were right. She's staying here. So I'm going to keep my door locked tonight just in case. Okay, all right. We'll see you in a second, guys.
All right, sit a bit.
Hello.
I'm back. Sorry, slightly extended break. We all needed a strong cup of tea.
You should have heard what Nicky was saying to Dad just now. You fucking let me live, but not me. Oh, I see.
Cup of tea in return.
Okay, so a game to have. We were just saying that it's important that the game there's some actual empathy in this, and no DM wants their players to die ever. Wants the players to die rather. But sometimes you just got to go with the rolls. And like I say, Rue got the massive leniency thing in the very first.
Got the Deus Ex Machina.
And this just went south. It was just like there was a combination of things. Like it was where it happened, which was water. It was what was going on elsewhere, where everybody else was at the time it happened, and let's face it, some of the decisions as well. There's decisions that get made in the heat of the moment, and you think, and you can rewind it, and you can say, oh, I should have done this or could have done that. Yeah. But hey, it is what it is. Had the whole person not worked, I think that the giant toad could have gone down then, and that would have been an interesting. You'd have turned into boarheads in the water. Yeah. I know. I've said it before. I know this shouldn't inform how you play the game, because, but one thing I've noticed here is that the encounters are hard. When you do get in a fight, it's always hard. Again, that's not to say avoid every fight, because that's not the way it is. But you gotta work hard to or be lucky. If you're unlucky, maybe what I should say is if you're unlucky, the fights are going to be really hard. Whereas in some cases, like in Dragon of Ice by Peak, I always felt there are some tough stuff, but with average rolls you can get through it just about. But this was hard. So so we are back. We are in the sinking palace. You have the body of Kidlat with you. Bullywugs, respectfully, quiet-ish, but again, you can hear questions being raised. A few of them have walked out. You assume somebody's off to tell the king. Oh, Clapperclaw has been there as well. He comes trotting in. Oh no!
You're supposed to protect him.
Kidlat. Who was protecting you? Who was supposed to be protecting her? You said she would protect me, but nobody protected her. Oh, lady.
I'm gonna ask. I'm assuming we've all come inside the palace, right? We've all walked inside with Kidlat. I'm gonna like suggest that we all form like a little circle around Kidlat, so give her some privacy as well. And I'm going to kind of like lower my voice a bit so that the bullywugs can't hear. And I'm going to say, I think obviously our quest has changed a little bit now. Our priorities to free Zybilna are still the same, because it's either Zybilna or the Summer Queen who are going to be able to help us with Kidlat. But we need her body, and we can't carry her around whilst we're going through all of these different realms and fighting everyone. So I think what we do is we take her body almost now, and we go and get in that hot air balloon with our pilot. We fly to Jingle Jangle. And we leave Kidlat with Jingle Jangle in the moving mountain, because we can pretty much assume it's going to be safe. We killed Agdon for Jingle Jangle, so she's going to be buzzed about that anyway. And then after that we can decide. And then from Jingle Jangles, we'll still have the balloon, we'll still have the pilot, we'll have Clapperclaw as well. And then from the mountain we can go, right, we need to reassess what we're going to do, because we've lost like our hardest hitter in our fights. We also can't I think that's the best bet is we try and get this balloon now, get it flown to Jingle Jangle, and then regroup there. But also we can leave Kidlat there until we can bring Zybilna and the Summer Queen to try and resurrect her. What do you think?
I'd rather bury Kidlat here. I don't see what bringing our body to his mountain is going to change to anything. You're talking about like resurrecting her like in a few weeks and months? Or what? What kind of magic is that? What kind of magic are you talking about here?
Like either a wish or a true resurrection. You believe that exists? Okay. Well, Boarhead should. I believe it because I've like I say, I've heard more than enough songs now that is, myths, stem from somewhere.
I think if I understood that, the information we got from the Arcana check correctly, we can bring Kidlat back, and I think I agree. Our quest has definitely changed so now when people ask, so what are you all doing? We'll go, oh yeah, what are we doing again? We're Re-aliving.
Re-aliving.
I feel so, taking Kidlat back to Telmy Hill, particularly because the hill can move as well. And it's, like you say, it's safer. It's also quite nice thing. This is a swamp with
frog people that revolt every 2 weeks.
I guess in terms of getting the balloon, I'm also saying this quietly, we really have like 2 options. One, we could just give the book to Bavlorna, leave.
Yeah.
And then just say that's our reward to the king is that we'll take the balloon.
Yeah.
I think that's what we set up with him. I can't remember. That would be the most straightforward, or we could just try and steal it as well. What do you...
What?
Or we could just steal the balloon with our pilot.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm quite happy to steal it if I'm honest.
I guess the only thing is if we also get shot down.
Yeah.
We also can't really...
I don't know if waiting for the revolt to happen as more of a distraction is a thing that could do, because if everyone is mainly concentrating on that, we might be able to stay under the radar, shall we say.
Yeah, I guess what time is it currently?
That's a really good
it's 9:20.
I'm just trying to think. I haven't spent a night here. You turned up in the morning, you walked around. You've probably only been here a few hours. It was probably only
oh my god.
You left, didn't you? The big stump in the morning after the night. You've talked to a few people, walked around, had a fight with the animated coals, talked to the king, talked to Morgoth. I suspect you've been here maybe 3 hours. Should we say that?
God.
So I'm kind of thinking, I'm saying this quietly as well, but the revolution sounded like, I can't remember what the note was. Was it going to happen tonight? That was the vibe I was getting. But I might be well off.
Are you asking me? Well, I mean, the note just said, I can't remember what the note said. The revolution lives?
Oh, yeah, it's alright.
Yeah,
I think...
it might happen in 6 years. I mean,
yeah. I was thinking. I thought we would take a short rest. The revolt would happen, then we would steal the balloon.
I think, I think it's 3-1 on not burying Kidlight in the swamp.
Yeah. I do
think we're a bit lost on how to even deal with Bavlorna at the moment.
Yes.
So I don't know whether it is actually worth us going to speak to her just to get a general feel of her.
Whether it is worth it, but
yes.
We're here now. I mean,
yeah. So what if we go back and speak to the king now and say, I'm assuming Borges is going to carry Kidlat.
Yeah, can do.
Because you're huge.
So we're looking at leave her in the castle for now. I mean, why carrying her around? She's probably still bleeding and stuff. It's a bit gross.
No, because we healed her for 18. So
yeah.
She just looks like a peaceful cat now. Well, I'm assuming so. That was full health, wasn't it? Or no?
Yeah. 18.
Yeah, let's say that actually, yeah. The cure wounds to... You look like very bedraggled, you're soaking wet, your eyes are closed, your hair, the fur is absolutely matted and sodden.
Is the ribbon still there?
Yeah, sure, why not?
So yeah,
I guess if we could leave her with Clapperclaw here would be our other option.
Yeah, in like the dressing room, on the cushions and things like that.
Oh yeah, make a proper up, nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of.
And then we go speak to Bavlorna.
Yeah.
But this is assuming that the revolution doesn't happen whilst we're doing this.
Yeah.
This is assuming that the pilot doesn't fly off with the balloon, and that we've got time to come back and get Kidlat.
Yeah.
And Clapperclaw.
I don't know if we can get Clapperclaw to keep an eye on the pilot so they don't just bugger off on their own.
Yeah. But then we just leave Kidlat's body.
Surely the bullywog who outfitted us is in this room. Are they in this room still?
Yeah, Splop, yeah.
Yes. Can we call Splop over? I'll call Splop over.
Yes. I'm sorry for your loss and for the injuries and injuries suffered by your friend. There's Merrow. We tend not to worry about them anymore because, well, quite frankly, they don't like the taste of bullywug, so we have an uneasy truce with them, but they do occasionally take those who come and visit and have the misfortune to fall in the lake. Yes.
If we take a boat to go to that island, are we going to get attacked by them or?
No, they don't usually try and, overturn the boats. It depends. Maybe if one of us accompanies you, we can keep them at bay if they decide to have another go.
In the meantime, Splop, we appreciate your condolences, and we're wondering if you could help give our friend Kidlat some dignity at the moment, by maybe we could keep her in your outfitting room on your pillows. You can see she's not bleeding anymore or anything like that.
Maybe wrap her up in like a white shawl. Yeah. Like wrap the body.
I'm sure I could make her look dignified and give her some make her look dignified and
some privacy,
make her look peaceful, and yes, of course, give her some privacy. Yes, no problem.
Would you be okay to just kind of like just look after her, just make sure she has the same privacy that you gave us, especially me when I was getting changed, if you remember that?
Yes, of course. What are your? I know it's soon and it's sudden, but what are your plans then?
Well, we're just gonna go and have a chat with Bavlorna, as we were originally.
Right. Yes.
And then we'll be back for her. And I'm sure Bavlorna would appreciate you looking after her too, since she was hoping to meet all of us, I believe.
Okay. Well, yes. It's probably wise to go and see her if that is what you are supposed to be doing. I believe you said that the king has asked you to go and visit her on his behalf.
Yes.
I think. Yeah. Right. Yes, and you are all dear. She looks at looks at you, Giselle, and you, Borges, and the very fine clothes. Well, your big ruff that you had, Giselle, is completely like sodden. Very limply over your shoulders, and obviously Kidlat's clothing is all very wet. I'm not entirely sure what happens to your clothes, Borges, when you train. So they just kind of morph with you, don't they? So
I think so. Yeah.
It's no worse to wear, actually, and same as I did. Sitting in your white. Sitting in your white, suddenly you look down at yourselves and feel somewhat foolish in this get-up, given the sad circumstances that you find yourself in when you look down at your friend. But nonetheless.
No. Can we move Kidlat into that little furnishing room then?
Of course you can, yeah, you go for it. Yeah, move her in there. And Splop sort of says, yes, I can look after her for a little while until you come up with a plan and you decide what you'd like to do with her body. When you get back, maybe in a couple of hours, perhaps. Yes.
Yep, all good. Second, do you think you could arrange a boat for us to head over to Bavlorna?
Oh yes, of course.
Or do you know who we should talk to?
No, there are plenty of boats here. In fact, I will get one of the guards. If you just you head, and she points out. So you see the out of where the lower level is. If you go back out and round, she does actually back out and round where you came in, and round to the south side of the building. You'll see some jetties there with. You'll be able to pick up a boat there. They go backwards and forwards across the lake. Anybody can use them. They're just generally there for anybody to use. Could ask one of the guards if they'd accompany you, if that would help.
Yes, yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
Cool, thank you, Splop.
Yeah, thank you.
Shall we just regroup quickly and just confirm what we're doing?
Yeah.
Yep. We're taking this boat back.
Hamish, out of game. How long is the short rest?
I think is it? I've heard different bits. I think
it's 4.
Yeah, I think it's 4. There's some homebrew rules, which is like it's an hour. You take an hour and you can get it done. But
I like that rule.
It's a nice rule.
Yeah,
it's a nice rule. Love this one.
Particularly.
Yeah, guys. What I'm going to do is
that's written or rules that's interpreted. Hold on, you keep talking. I'll find out for you here.
I think it's like when you were
at
saying
least 1 hour long. At least
Okay.
1 hour long.
okay. Well, so we're going to go and speak to Bavlorna, right?
Yeah, I think we might as well carry on with.
Yeah.
We give her the book.
I know that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or no?
Yeah.
Are we doing a sneaking in thing or not? Then I mean, like.
Probably not.
Probably not, yeah.
Probably
I
not.
think it's, yeah.
Probably not.
Okay.
If we just like go in now, like we're doing her a favor, because maybe we can say to her like, well, first of all, she doesn't really care about these kings, does she? She's the one who shut down the balloon as well. So maybe we just say, like, look, I believe this king stole this book. He tried to play it off like he found it, but not really sure about that, so we've just come to return it for you. In return, we'll be on our way.
Yeah, what do we want from her?
No, I don't know. Well,
maybe we could just say something innocent, like safe passage through here.
Yeah.
It's like, we don't really need anything from her anymore. Yeah. We just know that she's powerful. I think that probably plays into her like, probably ego as well.
I mean, we at least 100% know that there is no chance we're going to try and fight her if we've just been killed by 2 mermaids.
Yeah.
Okay, this is that. I'm personally going to suggest that before we go in, I want to do like a good hour session, praying and meditating for the soul of Kidlap. Yeah. So I want to go next to our body, sit down, and pray and meditate around her.
Okay. Maybe we'll go into that little room. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell you what I'll do. I will sing my song of rest.
Oh. What a killer! I'm not a killer. A healer!
And if you or any friendly creatures who can hear your performance regain hit points at the end of the short rest, by spending 1 or more hit dice, each of those creatures regains an extra 1d6 of hit points, if that's needed by anyone.
Yeah, definitely. I'm on 12, so
you just roll a 1d6.
So I'll just do that in Roll20. I'm guessing that's probably easiest.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
1. Crit 1. Nice.
You lose health.
Boys.
It's one hit point. It's not a hit point.
He dies in a broken heart.
It's not a crit film.
Well, to be fair, that's a good time to use a crit 1.
Yeah, oh my god. But just to confirm, so we're short resting in this little...
Okay. So you can click on the short rest thing on your character sheets, and that will allow you to do whatever you need to do.
Lovely jubilee. Short rest. Oh, what's this? I've got 3 die. Roll hit die in my short rest menu.
Oh, it's probably hitting you a bit, isn't it?
Oh,
yeah. So you can recover if you look at the short rest. Let's just go through it while we're here. It's a good.
Yeah.
So a character can. A short rest is a period of downtime, at least an hour long, during which a character does nothing more strenuous than eating, drinking, reading, and tending to wounds. The character can spend 1 or more hit dice at the end of a short rest, up to the character's maximum number of hit dice, which is equal to the character's level. For each hit die spent in this way, the player rolls a die and adds the character's constitution modifier to it. The character regains hit points equal to the total.
Okay.
Blah blah blah.
So for my Song of Rest, I roll 1 hit dice for everyone who can hear. And so that hit dice was 7. So everyone who can hear, the bullywogs, if Cecil can hear,
right?
Everyone gets healed. Everyone gets healed by 7.
Hearing.
Yeah, if they can hear my performance.
So if you want to, you could kind of walk around gently playing, kind of stroll around the area, and okay, that's fine. Certainly, you kind of Cecil's within earshot, and he does look noticeably healthier, and the bullywogs outside just kind of his handlers just like, oh, thank you, sir, thank you very much. That's a song. It's a very peaceful, restful, and respectful song given the circumstances. None of your usual bluster and usual at this moment. Okay.
Okay, so if I use one of these, do these come back? I'm a bit confused as to, okay, so I can use all 3 then, and that'll be just fine? Which should be 3d8.
More hit dice. Yep.
I guess I might need them all. But I don't see what the disadvantage of not rolling all 3 would be.
Yeah, just do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Alright. That's 3 you rolled. 6. And I'm back up to full health, okay.
Nice.
It doesn't reset spells though, does it?
No, it can sometimes. Certainly, you can get certain feats and things like that, I believe, that will allow you to do that, but right now, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get my wild shape use back per short rest. And I
don't know whether the monks get some... Can you get key points back with a short rest?
Yeah, I get all my key points, yeah.
You get all back with a short rest?
Yeah, that's why I was pushing for it.
Nice. It's like when Borges was feeling very sleepy after he made water disappear a couple of days ago. You guys.
Yeah, without making Nicole feel even worse, so literally you just need to survive a fight, and then you can have a rest, and suddenly things get a lot easier. D&D, they've made D&D 5e a lot easier to recover from, but they have made the whole idea of dying also easier. So I think it is that kind of like, they give it and they take it away. But, right. Okay.
High risk, high reward.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess it's meant to drive the action, right? And anywho, so what are you guys going to do in the meantime? So you spend your hour, and so your hour comes to the end. There's now more of a buzz. Even the bullywugs who heard the song, but others have come in, and there's clearly a buzz about this. And a few people now ask, well, they leave you alone while you're being quiet and while you're clearly resting. And Splop has actually kind of drawn a curtain across the door where Kidleth is, nice. Where most of you are. But some of them are asking, as your hour ends, and say, well, what happened exactly? How on earth did 2 or 3 of you end up in the water? What's going on?
Well, I turn around to this and I say, oh, look, after she got her bow, I think she went to lean back on the wall, and actually, she's a big, heavy cat. She leaned out the window. I believe Giselle then tried to grab her, but he fell as well. They both tried to grab the rope, but that snapped. And then as soon as Bullhead saw that they were getting attacked, he jumped in as well. So yeah, all very unfortunate. All I can suggest is maybe some safety railing in the future.
Wow. That's not a tragic accident.
Yeah.
Well, King Gollop sends his condolences to you all, and wishes if you would like to see him in person again. Perhaps he did mention something about a little task. Whether you were still prepared to do the task that he'd asked you to do. But obviously,
being sensitive already, but
yeah. Well, it's loyalty, you know. That's
sure.
Anyway, so yes.
Yeah,
your explanation seems to go, sort of. It seems crazy, but it's not crazy. Sorry, like one of those crazy accidents. So how on earth did that happen? But now you've explained it so well. Yeah, it does make sense. It seems plausible. Is what I'm trying to say. Yes.
Gotcha.
Sorry,
I guess I'd say, yeah, we'll need some. We obviously don't have one of our parties, so we'll need some safe passage to Bavlorna in your speediest and safest boat, if that would be possible. Maybe a little alligator fella can swim beside us and everything. Keep us double safe.
Of course. Yes, if you go down to the jetty, just at the south side here, one of the guards, I think Mundlemud is down there probably. And actually they've all been in, so Mundlemud is there, and he said, right, certainly I'll take you across to Bavlorna. I can set you on your way and make sure nothing untoward happens on the way. Yes.
Super. I think we'll take that.
Cool. Yeah.
Yep. All right. So you walk around to the bottom of the cottage. The bottom of the cottage, to the other side of the sinking palace. So just down this area here. I won't make you move all the while, but basically, if you get yourselves into a boat, and Mundlemud starts rowing you across. You see no sign of the Merrow, but it's still extremely misty and very, very low visibility. As you make your way into the middle, I just need to.
Well, that's all.
Well, exactly. I just need to. Oh dear. It's all right. I'm just trying to click on you so I can see what some of you actually see.
A lot of us are on the jetty thing now.
Yeah, you want to come down in this direction when you see it. I don't know if you saw that pin.
No.
Just
follow my pins.
Okay.
And then keep going. Yeah.
Got it.
Okay, so basically what you need to do is if you move yourselves into this area over where I'm going to ping.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that area there.
I saw you go.
So paddles across. Across. Yeah, this is the landing stage. If you follow the, as he's explaining to you as you get towards it, follow the stairs up and round, yeah, you'll be able to go up. The entrance is up through the trapdoor at the top of the stairs there, and what you can see ahead of you is a very large building that looms out of the mist. You can really only see the bottom half of it, this kind of rickety wooden wet planking that stairs that meets you just where you are, and he sees you off the boat.
Can we just keep walking up?
Yeah, welcome to Bavlorna's cottage. I'll wait here for you to come back. I'll give you a lift back.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, but we got to be polite, don't we? So.
Okay, right. I'm at the top of the ramp.
Okay. So
Just behind.
It goes all the way around. Keep walking around, all the way round and up, and then you see yourself. I'm going to just get the next map up.
Oh, there's only 4 of those.
It's alright, we will...
My system is running.
We will bring you back to our life, kidnap.
Eventually.
I think...
So Nicole, we'll have a chat about what we do in the next 2 weeks, because you can think about another character, and we'll sort a way for that character to appear as well before perhaps you go on holiday, or not go travelling, I should say.
Yeah.
Oh, stupid, sorry. Sorry, I need to move you to this map. This might take some time to load, it's quite a big map.
Okay.
So give yourselves a bit of time, and I will need to... move you onto it as well. So just give me 2 seconds.
Sorry.
I can't wait for Roll20 to actually improve the performance of the server. This one thing, it's like one thing making things load a bit quicker, but honestly, the overall performance is would be good. Right. Oops. Okay, I think you're going to appear here. I do apologise if this is the wrong place. Keto, Boreheads.
I guess I would say, at any point, if we come across a flying animal, i.e. like a bird, or I don't know what else it would be, if you could let me know, that would be wonderful.
Is that going to be like a passive perception or something?
Yeah, I think probably a bird is probably the... Yeah.
Okay, cool. Right, okay, so... Yeah, you come up underneath the trapdoor, and you open in the trapdoor. You find yourself coming up into a large area. Can you all see that by now?
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Looks like a really nice bathhouse.
It does look very lovely.
Yeah.
This is a nice cottage. There appear to be bells in the corner.
Did your map yet, or...?
I've just got like the black rectangle.
Me too.
Okay, hold on a second.
I don't know if you're really zoomed in, maybe try zooming
I'm
out.
like literally...
No,
it's
zoomed
fine.
out.
Me too.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Look at this again. So, okay, I've just turned vision on for you. Giselle. No, sorry, Zygon, and...
Oh, yeah.
Or was that Giselle?
Yeah, no, I can't see anything.
Zygon. No, it's alright. Oh my god. What it should do, I am sure that I set this. There's ways in which you can save the characters. I've been through it several times, so that when you drag them on, it just keeps all the settings. I can't even see your icons at the moment. So, all right, I'm just going to, sorry, Giselle, I'm just going to move, oh, Stefan, I'm just going to move Giselle. Oh, no, that's Zygon, okay, right. This.
I still can't see anything. I don't know if that's...
No, sorry, mate, I can't even get your settings up at the moment. It's taking that off. Right, there we go. And I've given the wrong person night vision. I've given Giselle night vision, but it doesn't really matter in this instance. Okay, right, let's...
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. And I will sort it all out in a second. So, Nicole.
Oh, Nicole.
Oh,
come on, no, you can obviously see on Cam's side, so you can still see what's going on, yeah?
Okay.
I can't see any of your icons.
Sorry, Giselle is miniature.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I wasn't sure if we were massive.
Magic already.
Yeah.
I'm hiding.
Really?
His token is tiny.
Like 20% in the, yeah.
Okay, let me zoom in.
Yeah, we all take up the 5 foot square. Giselle takes up a quarter of it.
Okay, can we move on from this, please?
Yeah. Giselle, you seem to have shrunk. Is it the steam?
This whole thing is just moving by itself now. So hold on, just give it a second to calm down. I haven't got anything else.
You were all fair, Giselle.
The laptop is struggling still. Okay, I'm going to describe what you can see, and then we'll try and sort out these things a bit later. So we haven't got a lot long left on this session. Anywho, okay. You come up into this area, and what you notice is a recessed pool lined with what appear to be mouldy clay tiles. Takes up most of this large square room. Stagnant water fills the depression to what you see looks to be about a depth of about 1 foot. Rising from the pool's centre is the head of a stone well that gives off an unpleasant, pungent odour. In one corner of the pool stands a tall, dirty, freestanding mirror in an oval frame, and floating on the water is a large lily pad. Creaky wooden floorboards are arranged in a 10-foot wide raised walkway around the pool. The walkway is crowded with shelves and tables, stools in all shapes and styles. Almost every available surface is littered with stacks of dirty plates, scraps of food and old junk. Dressing dummies are pushed together in one corner, and a wooden staircase spirals up from another corner. There are 5 closed doors in this room.
I say out loud, wow, what a marvellous bathhouse this is.
Okay.
So it stinks.
It's beautiful.
Okay. There's no response from anything. There's no other names here. No.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna do a little lap of the walkway.
Yeah. Explore.
So,
Yeah.
which way are you going to go? Yeah.
I'm gonna go towards the mannequins.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll follow. I'm looking for a doorbell.
Doorbell.
Well, you pass you pass 2 closed doors as you're walking up towards the mannequins, these dress dummies. So what you notice as you get there, you've got 7 humanoid-shaped dress dummies. 4 appear to be sort of medium size and 3 small.
Okay.
Do you recognize any of them?
No. 6 of them look to be dressed with really shoddy, you can only imagine as kind of home-stitched garments. And there's one that's completely bare except for an ugly black pointed hat.
Okay. It's a nice little hobby she seems to have. she's good at that.
Lovely.
I'm not going to take anything. I'm going to keep walking past. Is this a window?
Yes.
I'm going to just take a little look out the window.
Okay, yeah, it's over the lake, which soon disappears into the mist. The view soon disappears into the mist. Yeah.
Oh dear. But I'm going to keep walking around. I'm going to be whistling as well.
Okay.
So, Rikito, I thought, did you ever have a dream about cottage or something like that? Cottage and hag? Maybe I had a dream about it, I can't remember.
I should say what we noticed where you were standing, where you came in, sorry, there was this and here, we're just right opposite where Rikito is steps down into the pool, by the way. Sorry.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think, didn't we see a reflection in the water when we were walking into here of a hag going out a window or something in a cottage, something like that. I don't know if I'm combining two though.
I remember seeing a hag. I don't remember it being in a cottage.
Yeah, I might be combining things.
And I was horrified by it.
Yeah.
And I think others possibly had seen mer people.
I've got to the stairs.
Oh yeah, I saw more people. Oh, foreshadowing. If only we'd known.
Boarheads.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come up to this door here, and I'm just gonna give it a little.
Well, I just need it.
Knock on the door.
Can you just? Oh yeah. Okay. Fine. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. The door. What are you doing with it? Sorry.
Just give it a little knock.
Okay. There's no answer.
Okay.
What's this thing here, sir, in the top left corner?
Stairs, I assume.
Stairs.
Spiral staircase.
Gotcha.
Spiral staircase leading up. Yeah.
There's no bed anywhere. No no sign of like something like a ring or.
Nope.
You fancy stepping into the water?
No. We've had bad experiences with water, seeing as we're now more as a person. I'm not gonna. Do you know what I'm going down those stairs?
That's a good point.
Guys, I'm just gonna while you're having a look at this, I'm gonna refresh my screen just because it is. Okay, so just I hope I won't lose everything, but we'll just see. You keep deciding what you want to do.
I suddenly realised we left
ourselves.
Well, he's looking after.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was just distraught. Yeah.
I would have dipped him in.
His head as well. Oh god. But maybe that's what we could ask for, because we're not gonna ask her for anything now. So it's gonna seem a bit sus. Maybe we could ask her for Clapperclaw's head.
Well, didn't you say we wanted good passage as well? Shit, maybe we should.
Maybe was with you as well. Clapperclaw was with you.
He was.
Okay.
He's full of, yeah, he's.
It is. There we go.
Okay. Alright, lovely.
Like him.
Oh, shit. I mean, blimey. I feel like Clapperclaw is under anything.
There you are.
He's very unobtrusive. He kind of sort of just very timidly. He doesn't really. He's kind of waiting for you to lead. He's not right on your heels. He kind of hangs back and just kind of there, but really not engaging.
Okay.
In fact, I tell you what. Let me just rewind that. I think he would have stayed down with the boat actually.
Okay.
Now he doesn't like Bavlorna. He's scared of Bavlorna.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, he wouldn't have come with you actually.
Do we test this pool or not?
Yeah, I think we have to know.
I think
we need to see her, so let's get her, right? I mean,
yeah. But also there's a sign or something, wouldn't it? Yeah. I guess at some point I have reclaimed. I don't know. I can detect magic again, so I feel like this isn't the best time.
Was it?
Yeah, it kind of seems a bit pointless here, but as we're looking I think it's going to be useful in here at some point. So maybe a reminder to... I feel like...
Should we just go upstairs? Should we forget about the water? Should we just walk upstairs?
I was going to say, would it be a good idea to just announce ourselves? I don't know if that's...
Yeah.
Like,
Bavlorna! Bavlorna! Going for...
Okay. No answer.
Okay.
Time to go upstairs?
Yeah, I'm gonna head upstairs.
That's good. Okay. Oh my goodness. So
hold on. As I start to walk up the stairs, I turn around and see Borges stood on the... Borges was stood on the stairs.
I am stood on that, but I've absolutely eaten myself.
Where did she go?
Now you're in the mist.
I've tried to not use my mouse pad today and just use the touchpad, and I've had about 3 fingers on it. Right. That is where I'm standing. I haven't moved.
Okay. I'll turn back around before I start walking up because I want to see what Borges is about to do.
I dip a toe in the water.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Oh, God's sake, the performance of this thing is just driving me crazy.
I feel like okay. Borges loses the toe. It comes out and it's just the step.
It's just no toe.
Just as it dips in, it just disintegrates.
No pain or anything. It's just gone.
It's just water. It's very dirty. It's dirty, murky water.
Okay.
If you just nothing happens to you.
It's only a foot deep as well, isn't it?
Yeah, you can kind of see it doesn't look that deep. It's very murky, but yeah, it doesn't look like it. Like the mirror is standing in the water, and it doesn't appear to be, that deep. Where the mirror is.
Roger, let's go and steal a chair.
Oh, there's a chair over there.
Actually, what are you? Are you wearing? Do you wear shoes? Or has?
I'm gonna go with no.
You're gonna go with no. Okay.
You don't know.
Leaving your toe in there for a little bit longer. You do notice it's a slightly tingly feeling. It's like tingly feeling.
Like pins and needles, or like that's nice tingle.
It's unusual actually. It's uncomfortable, you'd say, but not like painful. Just
That doesn't feel very nice. I think she's got too much chlorine in this water. I'd say.
Make a nature check.
Okay.
While you've got your toe in the water, or you. 7. Okay. Yeah. No. I mean, it's unusual, and it's not particularly pleasant. Like I say, it's not painful, but no, you can't think why that might be at this point.
I'm going to start walking up the stairs after Borges has just dipped his toe and nothing happened.
I'm staying in the room with Borges. You sure you want to spit?
Unfortunately, I didn't bring my swimming trunks.
When Giselle says that, I'm like, okay, no, that's fine. I'll come back down the stairs. I'm like, no, we don't have to split. That's okay.
So I'm trying to make Giselle a bit bigger, but he just went small.
Oh, there he is.
No, that's fine.
Giselle's in the water.
No. Definitely not.
Just toes.
Can we have I'd like to crane my eyes over to this mirror in the middle. Am I seeing any particular strange shimmering off of it, or anything is it just a mirror in water, or?
Well, it's unusual to have a mirror in the water, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. But just from where you are, I'm just looking at it. No, you don't get anything. Okay. By the way, each square on this map is 5 foot. By the way.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I go back to this door that I knocked on, and I'm just going to try the handle and see if it opens.
It does open. You need me to open it, don't you? Hold on. the way this is going.
While that's happening, can I ask Rukito, do you think I should... I tell him, this water feels a bit funny, but I can't tell if it's a good funny. Do you think I should walk in there or not?
A good funny.
Did you just run in?
Yeah, maybe run.
No. I mean, I would be a little bit hesitant to walk in it for me personally, but
oh shit.
So as you're sort of discussing this, you've opened the door. It looks like there's on the wall ahead of you, a horse's head leers at you with like glossy eyes, its lips drawn back from pointed yellow teeth, and it's affixed to a large 8-limbed sort of creature, armature, made of wicker and wire, situated so that it's just facing the doorway where you enter. It's just like, what the hell?
I like jump back.
Yep. There's a buzz of flies as you jump back, and it's just as you take in the rest of the scene, it looks like there's a wooden crate sitting near this weird kind of creature or construction. As I say, flies buzzing about this very disordered room, landing occasionally on animal carcasses that lie strewn in small piles. As you're looking in through the door on a low table, you can see there's an assortment of tools, saws and knives, scrapers, and a hand-cranked drill with sewing thread and needles and all sorts of things. It looks like really bad taxidermy to you.
Jesus.
I'm gonna when you mention kidnap.
We're in the bad place.
The shelf opposite the door is bowing under the weight of dozens of jars that just full of unknown kind of horrible constructions of very
Okay.
It's just be like just completely like randomly sewn together bits of animals to create these kind of weird concoctions.
I'm so glad we decided not to go with the reanimate with Bavlorna plan. Yes, I can see that. I'm going to come back around to Zygon then. I think.
Zygon, yes. As you look more, the crate. Are you still looking there? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine. The crate that you can see from where you're standing in the door appears to have Bavlorna's name scrawled on one side, the side that's facing you.
Okay. I'm gonna take a step back again, and I'm gonna say, Borges Rukito, go take a peek in there. I'm gonna just check another room.
Okay, I step forward and have a look in, and I instantly put my shield up because I have no idea what it is.
It smells bad, and there's nothing other than the flies is moving in here at the moment. Yeah. You heard the description, so you see what I've just described to Zygon.
Actually, with Rukito now with his shield up,
with the shield up, I was going to say we're going to slowly move towards it.
I'm actually going to call out to this horse fellow, and I'm going to say, hello, sir. Do you know Clapper Claw?
No answer. Nothing. No movement. No hint of movement. No hint of life.
Okay.
Gonna walk up closer with my shield drawn to get a better look at it.
Okay, there's flies buzzing around you now. So just randomly, not purposefully, at you. But so you come up next to this thing. Like I say, it's just this horse's head that seems to have been stuffed on top of this weird, like wicker and wire frame with 8 legs. It's like no creature you can even think of what is trying to be made here.
I'm peeking at the door as well.
Yeah, okay. Well, you see the same thing. Yep.
Yeah.
Looking at anything in particular? As I say, the crate there with Bavlorna's name, the table with all the tools on it, various other bits and pieces, the shelf ahead of you. Yeah.
Oh, this sucks. I'm moving away, actually. It's gross.
Yeah.
It is quite gross, but yeah.
You mentioned a chest with Bavlorna's name on it. I don't know if
That's
it's
a crate, yeah, it's the one right next to this, to where you're standing there, just in front of you there.
With my shield drawn, I try and take a peek at the crate.
What? As in, you're just looking at it?
Like, I assume it's a crate that you can open.
Yeah, the lid.
Oh, no.
Looks like you could lift the lid of it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I try and open it.
As soon as you even lift it slightly, a whole swarm of flies fly out, buzzing around. But nothing else happens.
Could I one of my proficiencies is Arcana. Can I take 10 on that while we're here?
To
check to see if there's anything. Okay, so it's 14 is my...
To do what specifically?
I'm looking to see if there's any, like, I guess... Can I check to see if there's any kind of magic or that I would recognise that's going on in here? Particularly, like, reanimation. That's what I'm kind of is being pointed towards.
I see.
Particularly with Capricorn, yeah.
I mean, you have a detect. If you want to actually detect magic, you would need to use detect magic. Arcana-wise, it feels like somebody's playing around with stuff, but you don't know whether it's magic or not. It just might be a sick mind.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot for both. Yeah.
So Rukito, Borges kind of walks in beside you and flies are buzzing around. Do you continue to open the crate up?
Yes. I try and...
Okay, so you kind of lift the lid and let it fall back. There's still flies buzzing around inside. Something inside there. There's a carcass of a curled up 8-legged reptile with spikes running down its back.
I look at it in sheer horror. I do not want to do anything to it, and I try and put the lid back up.
Make a nature check as you're looking at it.
Okay.
Are you looking in the crate? No, you're not.
Yeah. Can I have a look at that?
Okay, well, you can also make a nature check, yeah. Rukito, you've no idea what that is.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, just like a horrible lizard-looking thing.
Sorry. 16.
You look in there and you go, oh, that's like the baby basilisk.
Oh. I start that sentence with, oh shit.
Yeah. Does he say that out loud? Does he say...
Yeah, I say that out loud. I follow up with, we're definitely in the bad place.
Okay. Can I try and recall some songs on what basilisks are?
Make a knowledge nature as well. I mean, Borges, you know what a basilisk is, I think, with that roll. But,
because I can't remember.
Basilisk,
I can only think of like weird Harry Potter song. I'm turned to Borges, wasn't this a snake?
Yeah. You know that one about the basilisk? No, the other one.
No, do you remember that 12-year-old kid killed one?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe that was just a tale in my village.
You know that a fully grown basilisk is a fearful beast indeed, and can turn people to stone or breathe very nasty things on people. Okay. They're not good creatures, but this is not a huge one. This is not a very big one.
It tells you want to avoid these things. I wonder if we should try and go...
Okay, here's my question, Borges.
Yeah.
is it concerning that the person we're about to speak to has a dead basilisk calf in a crate?
I'm going to go 10 out of 10. Yes, that is...
I suggest that we back out, we close the door.
Yes, I'm going to put the crate lid back on and leave.
Yeah, I think we're all saying now we want to get in and out of here. As little interaction as possible. I'm so glad I didn't try and fight her. I was so for fighting her when we first turned up to Downfall. I was like, yeah, we're going to kick her booty. No.
It's a basilisk on us.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, as you back out of the room, are you shutting the door as you back out of the room?
Yes.
Okay.
Make it as if we were in
the door, click, and I think we'll leave it there for tonight.
Cool. Oh, shit. God damn.
A shocking evening.
Yeah. To say the least.
Truly horror.
I'm now really scared, which is good, but it's I'm scared of Bavlorna.
Thanks for joining us on this journey. Hope you're enjoying it as much as we are. We'll catch you next time. See you then.